Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 502. Now, last week, said that I was going to come back with the late great Val Kilmer and Warwick Davis going to take on a evil sorceress. Here we are, man. Out of the shadows, back into the light with Willow, 1988. Yeah, the late great Val Kilmer, Warwick Davis, um, Billy Blank, not Blanks, but Blank. I think that's his name. Um, Gene Marsh, and a few others I can remember right now. But yeah, man, this movie, oh boy, yeah, high fantasy. This movie, man, this movie, high fantasy, and yeah, I remember watching this movie when I was just little point when I was a kid, man. Yeah, it holds up today. You know, one of the uh, one of the best movies to come out of the late '80s. One of the most underrated movies. I mean, not many people will talk about this movie, but yeah, once you watch it though, once you watch it, man, I tell you, it is just it's like a breath of fresh air, man. I tell you. I mean, yeah, you got almost everything, Yeah, you got giants, you got dwarfs. As a matter of fact, you got a community of dwarfs, actual dwarfs too. I mean, yeah, you know, the actors community of dwarfs is in this movie. I mean, they could have done this with the recent Snow White movie. Obviously, they didn't. But yeah, they actually use a bunch of dwarfs to carry this movie. This movie led by a dwarf named Willow. To star in the star in the movie here. The aspiring magician. He could barely get a spell right, but yeah, when he does, that was the event. When you get the spell right, that's when it counts. When he start to save everybody. But yeah, this movie though, this movie's about you know a, a baby. A baby is born with a certain mark, and this baby is destined to one day take down an evil queen who is also a powerful sorceress. Yeah, this one baby, this one baby, this one uh, this one future princess. She's the only one destined to take down this evil queen. So yeah, once the queen found out about it, yeah, she sent her minions out to destroy this baby. But yeah, Willow and this mercenary, the greatest swordsman that ever lived, named Mad Mardigan. You know, they're the only ones that gonna protect this baby. And yeah, that's where the adventure starts. And yeah, I tell you, man, yeah, what an adventure it was, man. What an adventure it was. You know, yeah, yeah. He gave you everything. Yeah. He gave you spells. He gave you giants. He had two-headed monsters. He gave you, you know, he gave you trolls. tell you, it gave you these little men that fired arrows that looked like darts, to a normal sized person. Well, it looked like darts to a dwarf, a normal sized dwarf. I mean, yeah, it just, it just gave you everything, man. Yeah, this movie, yeah, it's something that you just most definitely cannot sleep on ever. Yeah, very fun movie to watch. Very fun atmospheric experience all around. Man, I tell you, yeah, nostalgically, look back on it. Yeah, like I said before, it holds up. This movie most definitely holds up. You know, from 88 to 25, it most definitely holds up. It's certain effects. Once you watch this in HD caliber, HD 4K caliber, you watch this on Disney Plus, yeah, you know, certain effects holds up, and then certain effects, I guess you could say look a little bit too wonky at times, but the story holds up. That's for sure. Yeah, you know. So yeah, I tell you, man, this movie, yeah, very fun movie to get your eyes on. You know. Yeah, this movie, yeah, this is one of Warwick Davis's most memorable roles. Anything that doesn't involve Leprechaun, you will get with this movie right here, and yeah, you get him as an Ewok in Return of the Jedi. But still, this is one of his most memorable roles. I mean, hell, there was a point where they tried to do a TV series a few years back. Unfortunately, the TV series it did not last long, but still, the concept was there. The concept was there, and things like that it held up too, But the concept was there, but it just didn't plan out. Not for a newer generation, unfortunately. So yeah, they axed the TV show, they purged the TV show, and yeah, that was that. Other the Willow TV show, but the movie, on the other hand, the movie is still around. You go on Disney Plus, you can check it out right there. This movie is still around. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Willow, man. You can't go wrong with Willow. Straight up solid 4 out of 5. Willow, 1988, directed by Ron Howard. Yeah, you can't go wrong with it, man. This movie it does holds up. So yeah, 4 out of 5. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it now. Now in a few more days, like I said last week, 2 this week, one more time, and then next week I'm doing the regular schedule. But yeah, in a few more days, man, look up in the sky. It's a bird? Is it a plane? Nah, it's the world's greatest hero. So you keep it locked right here for that. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. In the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.